Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at Remax One with half-acre homes. Yes, Ryan and I do specialize in homes on about half an acre. And valuing a home on half an acre has some very specific nuances that you need to be aware of. Let me jump right in and show you some of the issues that we see. The first problem that we see is that typical agents aren't familiar with the comparable sales that they're using to assess the value for your home. Now, this can make the price quite inaccurate because the adjustments needed have a lot to do with knowing the product, knowing the homes, knowing how they compare. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Pricing your home on half an acre has many variables that we need to take into consideration. Lot sizes, lot usability, and about half an acre means really about 0.4 to about 0.75, and there can be some very different lots in the way of usability and the way of value in that size range. Restrictions also. Can you park a boat or an RV, or is it more highly restricted? The ages of homes in half-acre areas tends to vary a lot, and that can have a big role. Three levels of condition that are very common in half-acre communities are homes that have been remodeled that are so nice they could go on HGTV. Homes that really have had no maintenance and are just, well, old and outdated. And then there are homes that are beautifully maintained, but they just haven't been cosmetically updated. And knowing the homes in detail and how they compare to yours has a big, big impact. That really leads us to this issue. Most agents, most typical agents, really know one method for pricing a home, and that's price per square foot. Pricing a home on half an acre is very different. And knowing the adjustments and knowing the methods that are needed to assess your value is very, very important. The amount of the land we've already talked about. Homes on half acre can have anywhere, I've actually sold them anywhere from 2 garages to 6 garages. We know what consumers are willing to pay and how to make those adjustments. Workshops have value, especially on half acres, because a lot of buyers are looking for specifically that. Pools add more value than most agents will give you credit for on half acre. They're actually a little more valuable on half acre than they are in typical subdivisions, and most agents are only familiar with pool adjustments in typical subdivisions. The age of the home affects the value, but that can depend on the age of your major mechanical and structural issues like the roof and the HVAC. Updates, what's been remodeled, to what extent has it been remodeled, and of course location. So square footage is just one factor. We go into a lot of detail to make sure that we provide you a very accurate assessment as far as what your home would sell for on the market. The third problem is really, if you put your home in the market, what price will it be at? And the number you choose is very important. Here's where we find a lot of sellers misled. You should never list your house at $199,900 or $749,900 or $449,900. It just doesn't work in today's environment. We know it works at Walmart and maybe at the gas pump, but it doesn't work in home searches anymore. This is what you should do. Price your home at $400 or $600 or $750 or $450 with the zeros. Here's why. Price bands are where people search. So here's the example. If someone searches $400 to $500, they'll see your home if it's priced at $400, but they will not see it if it's priced at $399,900. Why wouldn't you want them to see it? If they're searching $400 to $500, your house certainly should fit what they're looking for. And besides that, in a search from $400 to $500, if you're priced at $400, you're the lowest price, and that tends to get more interest. The last problem we see is that in hot markets, agents tend to price too aggressively, thinking any price will get the house sold. Now that we're seeing market corrections, that's just not the case. And a decreasing market is even more dangerous because agents can be way too cautious and cost you money. Or if they do price too high, chasing the market is very costly for you. Thanks for taking the time. I hope these points were informative to you. We hope that we can meet you soon so you can start experiencing the new level of real estate service that we provide to people who own a home on about half an acre. On behalf of Ryan Beardmore and I, thanks so much. Make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.